Is it the beautiful islands that possesses, or the amazing culture that grows within? Many people know the Philippines as the pearl of the Orient Seas for its well-known natural beauty. But there are more things to know about the Philippines. Did you know that during the olden days in the Philippines, the tradition of harana or musical serenading outside someone's window was a popular event? Although harana has traditionally been used for a variety of purposes, the most common practice was for suitors to woo their sweetheart through romantic song. A man wishing to court the woman he loved would arrange for a group of friends to help serenade her with guitar and singing. They would stand outside her window and play love songs in order to attract the woman's attention. Today, harana is seldomly practiced in the Philippines, like many older cultural traditions that disappear over time. Harana has become something found only in movie scenes, not real life. But what would harana look like in today's modern society? Can it be brought back as an important part of Filipino culture? I have heard some people asking if Filipinos are really respectful. And to answer your question, yes, we Filipinos are very respectful. Like in many other Asian countries, Filipinos show their respect to the elder population with certain gestures and honorifics. Respect is a very important part of Filipino culture. We show respect to our elders, parents, grandparents, older siblings, relatives, friends, and teachers. The respect for elders stems in the high value of family in Filipino culture. Filipinos are loyal to their family, such that the elderly live to the homes of their children or grandchildren to be taken care of. Being respected by important people in our lives growing up teaches us how to be respectful toward. Whenever a visitor stays in a Filipino home, there will be a feast or a grand celebration, as it is somehow a tradition for us to prepare bountiful Filipino cuisine for guests to have a taste of our culture through food. In addition, a cheerful family would typically be ready to accommodate and spend time with the visitors. To add to that, Filipino families are often more than willing to share not only their meals, but their entire home as well. As a matter of fact, Filipinos will usually greet their visitors with the phrase, "feel at home," to ensure that they are eased during their stay. For Filipinos, it is a pleasure and the country's honor to accept foreigners as visitors and build genuine relationships and friendship with them. Hospitality is certainly a trademark of Filipinos. The Filipino hospitality is something to take pride in. Filipinos have been generally known for treating their visitors warmly, regardless of the race. Not only this is shown through a good quality service to tourists, but also in our relatives, friends, and even new acquaintances alike. Many have been admiring this part of the Filipino culture, and that's one reason why people in the Philippines would love to go from places to places, as well as the foreigners visiting the country. The Filipinos being hospitable makes the culture of the country outstandingly distinct. It is never taught to an individual. It just naturally comes from within. The instinct to make the guest get the most out of one. Rest assured, you are the get-bound share of your warmth as soon as you visit.
Now, let us go to the side of Filipinos being faithful. For most Filipinos, the belief in God permeates many aspects of life. Christians celebrate important holidays in many different ways, the most important of which are Christmas, Lent and Holy Week, All Souls Day, as well as many local feasts honoring patron saints and especially the Virgin Mary. The Philippines is the only country in Asia in which Christianity is their national religion. This is probably the result of the Spanish Catholic reign in the Philippines for more than 300 years. Religion still plays a central role in the lives of most Filipinos. For many Filipinos, the time of fiesta is an important event within the community. During the Catholic event of fiesta, the local community comes together to celebrate the special day of the patron saint of the town or barangay. Filipinos also have their own game of fun. The traditional game known as Laro ng Lahi are games commonly played by children. In the Philippines, due to limited resources of toys for Filipino children, they usually invent games without the need of anything but the players themselves. Their games' complexity arises from their flexibility to think and act. Patintero, luksong baka, and bahaw-bahaw are just some of the traditional games of Filipino which proves its definition. Indeed, it is a Philippine treasure with great contribution to the country.
Food shaped the way Filipinos live. Aside from the food itself, there are priceless memories shared with whoever they are with, which makes it more special. Food glues foreigners, friends, and the whole family together, regardless to the lifestyle differences. Filipinos are still culturally divided because they live in the archipelago, which applies to the food too. Each region takes great pride in its unique recipes. One certain dish can be cooked in many ways, and this shows Filipinos' penchant for creativity. Philippines is a beauty, isn't it?
Yes, indeed. The different culture and tradition that covers this country makes up the Philippine society. Together with this foundation, people's diversity becomes positivity.
It's good to know about the things that covers the beauty of this country. It makes us realize and reflect the essence of understanding culture and society.
There's only one thing that I can say to all of you is that you'll never regret coming to the Philippines.
Because it's more fun in the Philippines!